I have been wargaming for over 40 years, and the last 10 or 11 years I have been very fascinated with the medieval Japan samurai era, and have been painting lots of figures and wargaming with Zvezda's minis. And I make all my own terrain, and I've had a lot of requests to show how I do it. So this is a gate and walls that I made over the last couple of days, and I'm just going to show you quickly how you can use everyday materials that you find around the house: styrofoam, cardboard. And the challenge I was given by my son was, Dad, can you make a wall that allows for archers behind? So in this case, I've chosen double width styrofoam, and I want to make sure that I have room for this Zvezda samurai archer to be able to be behind a wall. So I'm making one that's going to be about twice as big in scale. So instead of a 6 foot tall wall, maybe more of something closer to 10 foot. And then I'm going to shape this, and then thinking about water, their walls aren't straight, their walls are sloped to allow water to run off. So with styrofoam, I'm going to think about taking off this upper section, and when I take that section off, that corner, this will give me the appropriate slope on the wall. So that's going to be my basic shape for my wall. I like to outline my rocks, and in order to do that, I use a black pen, and that'll save me a step in painting, because this allows me to not have to spend so much time washing and dry brushing. So if I outline in black ink, it is already showing up. So I just start and I look carefully at it and say, okay, here's a rock here, here's a rock. The next step is putting the structure board on top to mount the wall. And the wall is going to be made from cardboard this way. And I want to make sure that I keep it to scale with my 25 millimeters Zvezdas. Now I'll have that mounting wall, and I'm going to set this asymmetrically. So I'm going to, instead of center it, I'm going to set it back. And the reason I'm going to set it back is because this will become a platform at which an archer will be able to stand. From here, add another 2 centimeters on top of that. That would actually put me at like 5 centimeters with the ridge pole going on top here. That would make this about a 10-foot wall. So my next step will be to mount the lath and plaster walls, and I'm just going to make sure to mount them asymmetrically so I have room for my archers on top. All right, now that those are all glued, I need to cut the length of pole that usually goes on top of Japanese walls in order to mount the tile. I happen to have a whole bunch of bamboo skewers left over from when we made shish kebabs a while ago. And so I'm going to take advantage of all this free material. The next step is to make the roofing tiles. And I usually go about 1 centimeter on either side, which would be about 2 feet on either side. Now I have cut each of the corrugated parts to create the wall roof. And after I peel off one of the layers of the corrugated cardboard, I will have what will appear to be like a tile roof once I paint it. So this last step, now that I have all of the corrugated cardboard on the roofs, is to add this final pole. And what this does is it allows an attachment point for the tiles and covers the entrance holes in case water runs down them. So in Japanese architecture, they often have a top rail on their homes. And that's it. And so with styrofoam, balsa wood, cardboard, all freebie stuff, I've created a wall to scale for 25mm archers to be able to fire over that approximately 10-foot tall wall.